Hello! This video is part of a series of resources for Texas property owners. I'm Pat O'Connor with O'Connor & Associates, and the topic for today's video is, does adding an addition to your house negatively affect it from a property tax perspective? And unfortunately, the answer in many cases is yes. And there's two major reasons for this. The first is most additions are of a lower grade of construction than the original house. But the appraisal district doesn't change the grade of construction for the house. They just use the original grade of construction and use that same cost factor for the new improvements. So that is going to tend to overvalue the property. They will often also change the condition of the house and raise the assumed average condition because of the addition. So there's two factors there that cause the appraisal districts to overvalue homes that have additions. In addition, the appraisal district models are not set up for properties that are oversized for the area. So let's say you have a 3,000 square foot home in an area where the typical home is 3,000 square feet. But you decide for whatever reason to expand the house and remodel and add on and expand it to 5,000 square feet. Well, clearly, you're not going to get the same price per square foot for a 5,000 square foot house that you are for a 3,000 square foot house. But the appraisal district models don't adjust for this. There's an appraisal term called super adequacy when something is overbuilt for the area. And in this case, the appraisal district is basically just going to apply the same value per square foot for the 5,000 square foot house that they do for the 3,000 square foot house. Their models don't know how to adjust for the overbuilding that has occurred. So this is the second way that appraisal districts tend to overvalue properties that have an addition. Another tip for you is if you're doing some remodeling and you have to get a building permit, make sure the information on the building permit is accurate. We have gotten calls from clients who are just shocked that they have gotten a 40 or 50% increase in 1 year and their neighbors didn't have any increase at all. But when we did the research, what we found was that the building permit was filed and it was incomplete or not clear. So when the contractor filed it, he may have just been doing something like electrical repair or replacing a hot water heater, and repair shouldn't impact the value of a home. But someone at the appraisal district assumed that it was for a major remodeling, and they put a major remodel factor on the home, which caused the value to go up 40 or 50%. So this type of error can be fixed, but it's time consuming and difficult, and the best way to avoid this is to make sure that if you have to file a building permit, that it's correct and complete. To find out if you're fairly taxed, go to the Texas Fairness Checker at cutmytaxes.com. It's free and takes less than a minute, and you'll find out if you're fairly taxed or not. Thanks for joining, and we'll be back soon with another tip.